Curry in my cut on the news to see my.
He's taking the time out to sit with your youth, maybe when you're not, maybe when you can't. You're at work, you know, you're out in the streets doing what you do, but your children need some kind of guidance to help them carry on through life as a responsible citizen. And we got a guy on tonight that's been doing that. Fairly recent, fairly new, but he needs your support. But he's standing on his own. Everything's all out of pocket. And hey, he's to be commended. We want to welcome at this time from True Vine Community Center, Mr. St. James Singleton. Yeah. Oh! Appreciate you, bro. St. James, right off the back, you got your audacity. Man, mind your business. Worry about your life. Why you all worried about mines and me and mines and what I got going on? You hearing this type of stuff, maybe. I don't know. What are you hearing out there in the streets as far as what you do?
To tell you the truth, I'm not really hearing nothing. I mean, if anybody's saying something, they're trying to figure out, is this guy for real? They want to know do I got a secret source of income? Like, what is he doing and where is he getting this money
I mean,
from?
for real, when y'all go and take a look, you know, at St. James, you know, True Vine Community Center on 105 and Superior, got some really nice stuff in there, really nice. Yeah. Make me kind of wish, you know, to take it back a little bit, act up a little bit, so I can go hang around, you know, St. James, because he got the spot, got the chess tables, you got the, you got a couple gaming consoles and stuff in there.
Yeah, I got PlayStation, Xbox. I got the projector for the movie screen.
Right.
I got the foosball, air hockey. You know, we just got some things in the chess tables. We got computers. I went and got computers, you know, and I bought all this out of my pocket. So, you know, just for the love of the community.
That's real selfless. That's real selfless, especially to come out of your own pocket to do it. You know, take me back a little bit though. You know, how did it get this way? Were you yourself one of those young children that was void of direction or what?
Definitely, man. I was raised in the projects, and you know, man, it was rough. Mom's was there, but you know, she struggled, and you know, in the African American culture, the father's normally not at home, you know, and if it is a man that's in the house, he's not necessarily a father. Right. So just being raised up in the hood, and you seen all this stuff going on with the drug selling and stuff like that, you begin to be a product of your environment.
Were you too?
Yeah, I was definitely. Man, and the school system failed me. You know, I was in Cleveland Public School, and you know, from first grade to 12th grade, I was in special education.
First grade.
Yeah.
Hold on, further back.
So man, they graduated me, man. I graduated without being able to read. And
graduated without being able to read.
Graduated without being able to read.
No. What he's saying is they pushed him through the system and didn't care if he knew how to read.
Yeah.
You know.
Best thing in the world. Look what he's doing.
Yeah.
So you know, I sold drugs because I felt like my back was against the wall. And that's what I saw. I seen the success in drug. You see me, I said I seen the success in drug dealing. I didn't see the consequences behind it. I just seen the glitter and gold. I ain't know when them cats was disappearing that they was either getting killed or they was going to jail. Yeah. I ain't realize that, but I seen them cars and the money, you know what I'm saying, and everything that came with it. So, you know, I wound up selling drugs, not because I wanted to. It's kind of like I was forced into it. Yeah. So, you know, I caught a Fed case and I went to jail. I wound up going to jail, you know, and most people say, man, when you go to jail, you want to get your life together, and that wasn't the case for me, man. I wanted to go to jail, and I was looking for the connect. I wanted to know, you know, I'm in the feds. I wanted to know, yeah.
So hold on, you like, yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, I'm in here. What's up? What you in here for, homie?
Yeah. I wanted to know where that connect was at, you know, and a little bit upset because I felt like everybody I looked out for wasn't looking out for me, you know. But anyway, when I got there, man, some months in, you know, I had a few people say, hey, man, why don't you come over there and go to the church with us? And I'm looking like, man, I ain't come to jail to go to church. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I came here for. I want to do my time, get that connect, and get up out of here. But, you know, like a year in, you know, after just doing my own thing, you know, I went to my bed, to my bunk, and it was like a couple of inmates over there, and they was talking about the word of God. They was talking about the Bible, and they was talking about Saul on his Damascus road. That's Acts 9. And from that point on, it seemed like just God just arrested me at that moment. So I wanted to know who he was, but I can't read, so I can't grab my Bible and pick it up because I can't even read it. So, I'm getting up every day in the morning time, and I'm going to watch TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Juanita Biden. I'm getting up and I'm just watching this, and I'm watching it. And I began to understand what faith was. This faith is the substance of things hoped for, everything's not seen. So, probably a year in, now I'm like, okay, well, God, if you teach me how to read, I'll study your word. So now that I know where I'm at, now that when we ask for something, because we already got it, it's already within our provisions to get it. We just got to be able to see it. So
We already got it.
So right, we already got everything we need. So I say, well, God, if you teach me to read, then I'll study your word. So I grabbed my Bible and I just thought when I laid on my chest, I woke up in the morning, I was gonna be able to read. And when I get up in the morning,
it ain't work quite.
No, it ain't work like that.
You ain't quite work out like that, baby. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, we think God is a genie and He's just gonna give us our wishes when we ask Him for something, but it don't even work like that. The Bible say faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
So God will do His part as long as you do your part.
Right. You start taking up reading. You
No,
have people, what?
What happened is this. Is why I made this point when I said when you ask for something, and then it's revealed to you. It's already there. It's almost like sitting in a room with the dark, with the lights off. Everything in that room is already there. If the lights is off in the room, you just can't see it. If you can't see it, you can't utilize it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the minute you turn the lights on, that you can see all the furniture and the things that belongs in there. And so now you can use it. The light switch was actually when I walked past the library, it was a hooked on phonics there. You know what I'm saying? That I happened to look in there.
So we joke about that. We joke about that, but it's the real deal.
Yeah, it was a hooked on phonics. But see, this is the thing. I've been walking past that library for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And never noticed the hooked on phonics because I wasn't looking for the device that was going to help me get to where I need to be at. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So now what I'm saying is when we ask for something, then the device automatically pops up.
Yeah.
You got to know how to use it.
Yes. Faith without works is dead. You know, so now I go in there and I got to deal with this pride thing because it's like if I go in here, I expose myself and people, you know how we do each other. We gonna point out our flaws and talk about you.
How did you get over that?
I was just in the place, man. I was in special education. I was a dirty kid already, man. I was talked about. I was like, man, listen, if I don't go in there, I got to go get mine. You know what I'm saying?
Go get mine.
I got to go get mine. I got to go get mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
I decided to go up in there and I grabbed it and nobody said nothing to me. Nobody made fun of me. Nobody laughed at me, man. So it was really that monster in my own imagination that I had to deal with. That own monster that we had to deal with sometimes.
So did you get reading down packed by the time you got out of there?
You know what? I went over the things and the rules. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all watching, man, listen, if your kid's struggling, it's simply because some of us do not know the rules of reading. Like, we got different levels. Like, you might can pick it up and just know it without even knowing you know it. So when you see a word, you automatically just know how to read it because you know the rules, but you can't explain it. Right. Some of us need to actually know the rules to reading. It's actually rules to reading. So when you know the rules to reading, then you can pronounce a word. And that's what I had to do. I had to learn the rules to reading. And now I got it at the center for these kids because I was there. I was that kid that couldn't read.
Yeah.
And I don't want nobody else to have to go through what I went through. And I can identify what's going on. So, I want to be able to step up and say, hey, and it's for free. You know what I'm saying? This for free. I want to get computers, man. I want to bought them.
Let me ask you a question, though, St. James. In there, while you were learning to read and everything, did you start having the premonition to mentor youth then, or
I didn't
come into play?
I didn't. What happened is, because when I was locked up, I just got this revelation from God, and it's like I wanted to know who He was. So I'm in prison, and it's probably my birthday, man, and I'm kind of depressed because I'm looking like I looked out for a lot of people, and it's my birthday, and everybody disappeared on me. So I'm upset, and I grabbed the book Purpose Driven Life, and the first words in that book was, life is not about you. You was created for a reason. You was created for a purpose. Right. So it shift my focus off me and put it on God. And I'm looking like, man, so now I'm like, okay, well, God, what's my calling? What you got me to do? What you need me to do? Right. What I'm here for, because we ain't just, everything in this world has a purpose. Right. Everything. The cheer got a purpose. The stage got a purpose. The camera got a purpose. The golf club that you got, all of it got a purpose. So if all these things got purpose, why wouldn't God, most creative, greatest creation, not have a purpose?
True that.
You know what I'm saying? So I say, well, God, what's my purpose? And over the process of time, I learned that it was to preach the word of God. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm at. So my heart is for the people. You know, it's not.
First of all,
I've been home since 05.
Okay.
I ain't just get out. I've been home for 05, man. I ain't, you know, so I've been here.
Yeah.
I've been here. Yeah, I've been out here, and I said when God give me an opportunity, and I'll take advantage of it. I always seen problems, but I don't believe in talking about a problem unless you're gonna be part of the solution. You know what I'm saying? No sense of pointing the finger at something and we can't do nothing about it.
Now, at the community center, what's some of the programs and what are you doing up there with the children?
Man, we just really starting. We starting up fresh from the bottom. But one of the main things that we doing is we focus on reading and math right now. We got the reading
and
program.
math.
Yeah, we doing reading. I went and got some computers. I got the programs on there where the kids can come in if they having an issue with reading. They can do it on their level, you know. And the math, we got tutors coming in, but we growing, you know, as the days go, more people will come up and say, hey, how can I be a part of this? When people see something positive, then they want to be a part of it. But since it's summertime, it's a little bit slower than what I like. But I know when schools start back, I can go up to the schools and let them know, hey, if you got anybody in here that's struggling with any of these subjects or something like this, come on, send them over there to us because we want to mentor them. Yeah. Not only just in their education, man, but we want to be friends to them. We want to be father figures. You know what I'm saying? We know some kids just need a hug. You know, somebody to talk to when they're going through something. So we just want to give them a place where they can come. We got movies. I want to do movie night, you know, spiritual movies, positive movies, because what you see is what you give off. Right. You know what I'm saying? What you hear is normally what your conversation be like based on what your environment. So if you pour into these kids positivity, then you'll get positive results.
Right. You working you working with boys and girls?
Both. I have a team. It's not just myself.
Okay.
You know, I got like 8 other people that believe in me, man. That we up here and we working with no money. You know what I'm saying? They coming and they volunteering their time because they believe in the vision. And I go to work every day. I go to work from 8 to 5 o'clock, and on Friday I put my check in the center. You know, to tell you the truth, man, my light's off at my house right now. Wow. But the center light's on. You know what I'm saying?
But the center light's
on. You know what I'm saying? The water in the center is on because, you know.
Yeah, I'll go lay down at the center if it gets too deep, you know what I mean?
So my focus. I mean, because when you believe in something with your heart, man, you pour into it.
True that.
You know, and I believe in this neighborhood.
Right.
And I believe in these kids.
Right. Now it's still early. Matter of fact, you basically started, you were telling me, like in December.
I started in December.
Wow, huh? Got the facility up and going, got nice furniture.
He ain't joking around.
He ain't joking around, man. Ain't joking around. So with the dozen or so children you're working with right now, to see the look on their faces when you didn't help them accomplish some type of task in their life, you help them get over something, that's got to mean a lot to you.
You know, it's just not kids. It's we got a seniors building right there. So it started off as, hey, I want to help these kids, but once I got going, I say, man, I want to be able to bridge the gap between the youth and the seniors. You know, so I had a grand opening, man, and I had seniors over there coming to get food because I cooked for the community. Everybody was welcome. I had hot dogs, chips, hamburgers, juice, and everything, man. And I just went and said, come on, everybody, come on. And I gave a presentation. So, you know, the high-rise building right there, they came out and they got some food, and the kids in the community came out. And it was just a blessing to, I think the greatest thing in the world to see is to make somebody else smile. Make somebody else happy. You know what I'm saying? You can't put a price on it. I never did this for any other reason other than to be helpful. You know what I'm saying? To build up, not knowing that it's gonna make me popular. I'm beginning to get a little bit popular in my name. People talking about me. And you know, they like, why you doing this? Yeah. You know, and I'm looking like, why not do this? Yeah. It need to be done. You know.
What are you looking forward to for your organization going forward?
Going forward, I'm looking to be able to create job opportunities for our people. You know what I'm saying? It's not a race thing or anything like that, but we don't own anything. If we do something wrong, we go to prison. We got to come home and then go back to our nature of selling drugs because that's all we know, and the people we know, they don't got nothing to give us. You know what I'm saying? So I want to change that by giving trades and skills and teaching them to be entrepreneurs.
Right.
You know, I live in this neighborhood. I stay in this neighborhood, and I got a problem when I walk or I drive up the streets and everything is foreign owned. It hurts my spirit because it's like, what happened to us that we just laid down and just quit? You know what I'm saying? What happened to us? Well, we don't have a corner store, we don't have a hair store, we don't have a restaurant, we don't have anything. So as long as we don't have anything, we powerless. Right. You know, so I wanted to be able to buy back the neighborhood.
Buy back the block. Y'all heard Rick
You know
Ross.
what I'm saying? So, and you know, I'm from the streets, so I'm educated now, but I still got street fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, I want the hood. You know, they say, yo, you know how they be claiming like, yo, I'm from St. Clair. I want to be like, yo, I own St. Clair.
What I do for the family, my granddad can rest happily. I know my family still worrying, my cut on the news and see my face. Too many mamas still crying, too many niggas still dying, too many niggas still doing time for trying to put a smile on their kids' face. What I do for the family, my granddad can rest happily. I know my family still worrying, my cut on the news and see my face. Too many mamas still crying, too many niggas still dying, too many niggas still doing time.